Welcome to the Talk with KLADZ podcast. Your host is Kadianne, an island girl on a journey with her guests to learn about their backgrounds, businesses, passions, experiences, life lessons, and wins. Come and laugh, cheer, learn, and plan with us. My friend, take some time to come and talk with KLADZ.
Hello, world. Welcome to Talk with KLADZ. My name is Kadianne, and I will be your host for today. We have a special guest in the house today. We have Chef Andrea Young, and Chef Andrea Young is the CEO and owner of the company Sweet Vegan Chocolates. A little bit about Chef Andrea Young. So she lived in Finland as a foreign exchange student where she studied contemporary architecture. She later continued her studies in Seattle, and from there she became an assistant field engineer in Alaska. She was later lured to New York because of its skyscrapers and diversity. And then there's where she found her niche. She was accepted at Parsons School of Design and studied environmental design and started her career in becoming a lead designer at the oldest interior design firm in America, Macmillan Inc. While Chef Andrea was designing, she was still experimenting because she had a love for cooking and she was also curious. So she was always experimenting with different recipes. And then the economy took a hit and her position was reduced to 4 days. During that period, she reflected on her life and realized the most impactful memories were cooking with her grandmother. So she tested the waters by teaching cooking classes at Integral Yoga and preparing plant-based dishes as a personal chef for celebrity clients. Chef Andrea Young attended and graduated from the Natural Kitchen Cooking School, and she later started her own business in 2016, Sweet Vegan Chocolates, and it is inspired by the natural, healing, healthy aspects of food. So, Chef Andrea Young, welcome to Talk with KLADZ.
Well, thank you.
So, tell us a little bit about you and how did you come up with the idea of Sweet Vegan Chocolates?
Well, growing up in the Midwest in Indiana, it was my grandma, Georgia May, who came into our home daily and helped prepare all of our meals. I was raised by a single parent, my mom, and my grandma always used my services as a little 6-year-old to help set the table and make things look really beautiful, and also to help cut up and learn how to make the veggies and all the things that went into our daily meals. And it's this sort of energy that fueled me to want to do something creative. And then it's when I came to New York and got a scholarship to study design and attended Parsons School of Design that I really developed my design interests. And then I combined my interest in design and food and came up with Sweet Vegan Chocolates.
Yes. So tell us about Sweet Vegan Chocolate. What type of product do you serve? And do you have a target customer?
Well, yes, we certainly do. Sweet Vegan Chocolates, my company, is really a chocolate that's very unique. It's a ganache, which is a creamy center, and it's totally plant-based. And then we dip the chocolates in a dark chocolate, so you get a hard outside and then a soft, yummy inside that melts in your mouth. And of course, we have great flavors that have all been taste tested. We have our energizing espresso, which needs no introduction, a luscious lemon, which is made with fresh squeezed organic lemons. And then we have our midnight passion, which is really just a pure chocolate. And my favorite is the spicy ginger, which is made with fresh squeezed ginger juice. And in terms of the target audience, Well, of course, we started out with a vegan community because we wanted to really reach out and raise the bar, what quality was all about. But I'll tell you the truth, anyone who loves beautiful dark chocolate is going to really have an appreciation for sweet vegan chocolates. So I would say the entire world is our audience.
Yes. And it sounds like your products are fresh, what you're putting into it. It sounds really, really, really yummy. So you said that you mixed your background in design with your love for cooking. So like what did you do before you started Sweet Vegan Chocolates?
Well, right before I came up with sweet vegan chocolates, I actually worked as a personal chef in New York City for celebrities. And that was a really picky audience. And they, in particular, could never be satisfied with what was out there on the market. So I developed all of my recipes while working as a vegan chef for these different people in New York City as a celebrity chef for them. And before that, my background really was working very much so full time as an interior architect. So I really combined the interior architecture as that started to slow down with being a chef 2 days a week. And so 6 days a week, I worked between design and being a chef. And I really developed the stamina and my passion for food, but in particular, chocolates. The passion for chocolates came alive through this period.
So your passion for chocolate came alive. So what makes Sweet Vegan Chocolates unique from any other brand?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Well, all of our chocolates are hand dipped. So I dip and create every single chocolate that goes out from Sweet Vegan. And all of our chocolates are, of course, plant based. We use no dairy or animal products, but we're also soy free, nut free, gluten free, white sugar free, and always preservative free. So that's a huge difference from what's out there to what you can get with Sweet Vegan.
So quality, absolute quality. So you mentioned earlier that you previously was a design architect and you were a celebrity chef. So tell us about being a business owner and why you became an entrepreneur in the first place. Because being an entrepreneur and having your own business and doing the venture of Sweet Vegan Chocolates can be a little bit scary. So what does that mean to you, being a business owner?
Well, I really wanted to be able to explore my creative side. And even though when I lost my job as an architect, I had the possibility, of course, going back into that field and starting my own company, but I wanted to explore the whole side of food and the creative aspect of bringing joy into people's lives. And because I had worked as a personal chef and developed these recipes, it was like one of those things, Kadianne, that just fell into place. And my passion for chocolate just blossomed. And being a business owner really has allowed me to do all of these things, to be creative, to know what I want, and to be able to make a vision for myself, and now to be able to share that vision with everybody that I come into contact with. So it brings me great joy to do this every single day and to get up and to create Sweet Vegan and make it bigger and better and to allow people to really enjoy my chocolates.
So being creative, pursuing your vision, definitely skill sets that you need. So like what type of person do you think should be a business owner, should pursue the path of being an entrepreneur?
Well, I think it really is a soul searching process, and it's not without a lot of risk, as you well know. But I think if you have a burning desire and you test that desire out to see if it's really business worthy, and you know in your heart it's the direction you should go into, you need to follow it up with education and then pursue it with your heart's passion. So I would say passion, belief, and a lot of hard work. And then you can make those three things come together and make your business a success.
Right. And being a business owner is not a 9 to 5 job. It's consistently being out there and doing what you need to do to make your business successful. So, looking back, because you worked for an employer, now you have your own business, it's doing well. What advice would you give to your 25-year-old self?
I would say just go for it, girlfriend. You need to be true to yourself and make it happen. Just hold on to your convictions and make it happen. Believe in yourself.
Yes, believing in yourself is important. So, being an entrepreneur, it requires, as you said, you have to believe in yourself. You have to be passionate about what you do. You also have to be creative, and you have to lead.
Love it. And I get back from them one thing repeatedly. I can't believe that these are vegan. And that's our mission, is to get that across to people and enjoy people experiencing the quality that we offer.
Quality. I think this is perfect, Andrea, because you mentioned taste tests. So you graciously sent me some sweet vegan chocolate for me to taste. It's so beautiful. So I took pictures of it to show the before and after. The brown packaging, you can see the designer and you come through in the packaging itself. So when you get the box, you're going through an experience. It's a whole experience. So we have in flavors energizing espresso, luscious lemon, midnight passion, and spicy ginger. And then you send your seasonal, which is pomegranate, peppermint, and pumpkin. So I'm really curious about the pumpkin one. So I am going to start with tasting the energizing espresso. And what's in the energizing espresso again?
It's 5 simple little ingredients. I use an organic espresso that comes from Italy. I have rice milk, a little tiny bit of sea salt, and then, of course, we have a handmade home liqueur that we make ourselves, a coffee liqueur, and then we have a little tiny bit of sea salt and coconut oil.
This is really good. This is really, 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 really good, people. Very, very good. I can definitely taste the espresso in it. Really, really good.
Super.
And the inside is so soft. Very, very soft. Really, really good. All right. So now I'm going to try Luscious Lemon.
And this one we like to use our organic Meyer lemons in it. And we don't use any preservatives. So we take the lemon peel and we put it in our mixture for almost 4 days before we ever pour it into making our chocolates. So it has a nice opportunity to really let the flavors of the lemon come alive in our ganache, which is our warm and wonderful center.
Okay. So the ganache is why it's so soft in the middle. But I have to tell you, like this Luscious Lemon, I think this is my new favorite chocolate. It's like the combination of taste in your mouth. It's like heaven. It's so good. It's really, really, really good.
Well, I think it's an element of surprise. You don't expect lemon and chocolate together, right?
Who knew? Wow. This is delicious.
Thank you.
And now we have Midnight Passion. And what's in Midnight Passion?
Well, Midnight Passion is more of just a pure experience of chocolate. When you want that just purity of chocolate and you want to give a gift and you're not sure what somebody's going to like, they always love the pure chocolate experience. So this again has rice milk, a little bit of sea salt. Of course, we have our handmade coffee liqueur, just a little bit in this. And we have our pure 70% dark chocolate.
This one is good too. You said it has coffee liqueurs. Is it almost the same thing as the espresso, or the espresso is just different?
Well, the espresso has espresso. And this one doesn't have any espresso in it.
Oh.
It's just more of an experience of just the chocolate itself. And that's why we call it Midnight Passion, because it's the passion of chocolate and it's just the purity of something that's super dark.
Ooh, it's delicious, delicious, delicious. So I don't know if you can outdo this one again because they're all like so delicious. Now we're gonna try the spicy ginger.
Hmm.
And what's in the spicy?
The spicy ginger is really, the spice comes truly from just the heat of fresh
Oh
ginger.
my.
Because we take peeled
Mm,
ginger, all organic from Peru, and we slice it up
this is
and we put it
delicious.
shredded and we allow the ginger really just to come alive in the rice milk. And then at the end, we add pure ginger juice right into the recipe. So you're getting your ginger juice both ways in the recipe and then at the very end with just the purity of the ginger juice.
And it's not overpowering. It just complements it so well. It's delicious.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, this is really good. The spicy ginger. So my two favorites, luscious lemon and the spicy ginger, because they're so unique. The espresso is delicious, and the midnight passion is delicious. Oh wow, they're all good. So this has to be, you can definitely tell that this is a quality product. It's quality, and it takes hard work, and it's delicious. So how do you handle work-life balance?
Work life balance is always something that I strive to sort of keep in balance, I mean, to really have an understanding of. But what I've come to grips with is if I don't have my health and my work life balance, then I'm not able to give back into my business and keep it going with such a positive mental attitude. So I try to stay fit with exercise. Living in New York City is great because there's lots of opportunity for walking everywhere. And then, of course, trying to get to the gym and work out is extremely important. And just taking care of myself physically with eating properly. And I find for myself, doing some daily meditations is very beneficial. And most importantly, a gratitude list. Being showing gratitude and writing things up every single day so that I'm in touch with all the good things that can happen in a day. Sometimes they're small and sometimes they're momentous. But I think what it is like giving thanks for all the things that come into my life as an entrepreneur and enables me to be grateful and to give back and to be refreshed for the next day.
Wow. What a great, and you know what? You've always been health conscious. So this is just the perfect fit for you. So what benefits have you received from your being a business owner? Like what have been your experiences that you'll say are so positive being an entrepreneur?
Well, when I hear back from my customers, whether it's in the form of an Instagram post or a Google review or someone that I'm doing a taste testing with, and they share with me that they've never been able to eat chocolate because they've had an allergy, or they have a sugar issue, or they just never found something quite like sweet vegan, and their passion comes out for their joy, that just melts my heart. And it makes me so grateful that I've created a business that I can give back to people that genuinely want something that really is top quality and also meets people and goes beyond people's expectations
Yeah.
of what is that's something that's healthy, delicious, and totally plant-based.
Yes, and it's absolutely delicious as I'm stuffing my face with the rest of the chocolate. I haven't touched the pomegranate yet, but I'm like, wow, this lemon, wow, this is delicious. It's such a surprise that it would be so like the flavors just complement each other so much. So, future plans, like what is the number one business goal you plan to accomplish over the next year for sweet vegan chocolates?
Or my goal for this upcoming year is to get sweet vegan chocolates into as many people's hands and onto their taste buds as possible. And the way I'm going about it is to build collaborations with other like-minded growing businesses and sharing the quality that Sweet Vegan has to offer. And one of the companies that's been so super to work with is Williams Sonoma. They have a wonderful outreach, a wonderful reputation, And I've been able to go into their stores, share my product with consumers, and then build a network that's beyond what my normal network would be. And the other super exciting company that I've come into contact with is the jewelry manufacturer Kendra Scott. And Kendra Scott started her company based out of Austin, Texas, in her home when she had two small children and going through a divorce. So she's a woman entrepreneur that's really come up with a wonderful way of sharing jewelry with her customers. And they've invited me into their stores, be able to share sweet vegan chocolates to all of their customers.
Wow.
So I love the idea of
Yeah.
collaborations and getting taste testing out there with everyone that wants to try and experience an amazing chocolate.
Right. And think about it. Jewelry and chocolate. Perfect gift. Very perfect gift. So
Absolutely.
this is a quality product. And product quality is something that plays a role in the success of the business. How do you navigate being cost effective while not compromising the quality of the product you currently offer, especially because this is a plant-based product?
Well, it is a challenge because plant-based ingredients, generally speaking, end up being more expensive. Our chocolate and so forth is of a very high quality, and we use only fair trade and organic ingredients. But I can honestly say, when you try our chocolates, and hopefully you're having this experience as well, when you're trying these chocolates, that when you enjoy a chocolate and it's made with the highest quality ingredients, you don't need to eat an entire box. You can be satisfied with a piece of chocolate and knowing that all the ingredients are working together and the sugar isn't going to give you those highs and lows, and you can feel joy with your choice, because chocolate is such a wonderful thing to enjoy and experience.
Oh, it is absolutely true, because this is amazing.
KLADZ Resources and Consulting values its customers. Our planner Footsteps to My Vision is a 13-month planner that can be used for 5 years. It walks you through SMART goals, SWOT analysis, action planning, and holds you accountable through 3 monthly check-ins. We work only with top quality materials, innovative designs, and verified suppliers, which are guaranteed to deliver to our high expectations, because when it comes to our customer satisfaction, there's no room for compromise. Made with high-quality PU leather and paper planner helps you focus on achieving your goals by giving you a sense of personal and professional satisfaction. Some of the amazing features of this product: Vision Board Planner, luxury pen, 8GB USB flash drive, wireless mouse, ultra-elegant packaging box, available in 5 stunning colors: black, red, gold, pink, navy blue. Material: PU leather. 13-month planner. Elastic band for easy handling. Our Footsteps to My Vision is available at Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, our website, and at Walmart. You may also follow us at www.kladzresources.com, Instagram, KLADZ Resources, Facebook, www.facebook.com/KLADZ Resources/.
You're listening to Talk with KLADZ. Find more resources online at kladzresources.com. Now back to the show with your host, Kadianne.
What are some of the health benefits of chocolate? Because you're health conscious, this is your baby. What do you want our listeners to know? Because as you said earlier, sometimes vegan has that stereotype like, oh, it's not going to taste good. And I've tasted the flavors so far. They are amazing. So tell the listeners, what are the health benefits of chocolate?
Well, Kadianne, how much time have we got on this show? Because let me tell you, there's so many amazing benefits of chocolate. And what we're talking about here is really dark chocolate. So number one, dark chocolate boosts your immune system. and it boosts your immunity. And with everything we're going through with COVID and all the numerous, variants that are coming up, I think it's so important every chance you get to put food and ingredients into your life that also give your immunity system a boost. So chocolate is one of those things that is so important to add to your diet on a regular basis.
Oh.
Also, chocolate is that feel-good experience. It releases the endorphins. And so if you're having a bad day or there's a lot of things going on and you just need a little pick-me-up, go to a dark, rich chocolate, like a sweet vegan chocolate that's a 70% dark, and it will help you to feel better and to feel more, satisfied and energized. Also, chocolate is so wonderful for your heart, for circulation, and for improving your memory and your cognitive response. They've actually done tests with students, a control study without any chocolate, and then a study with chocolate, students having chocolate before their exams, and their mental concentration was greater when they had a little bit of a chocolate before their exam. So all I can say is that a chocolate a day will make you feel great.
Yes.
And I eat chocolate every single day when it's a really good high quality chocolate.
And speaking of high quality, I'm going to try the other 3 flavors. So I'm going to try, because I'm so curious, the pumpkin first. So tell us a little bit about what's in the pumpkin.
Sure. Well, pumpkin, it starts with our base of our rice milk. And again, a little tiny bit of sea salt and coconut oil. And then I blend my own spices and create almost like a little puree of all kinds of sort of seasonal spices with pumpkin and cinnamon and cardamom, and it just a little bit of nutmeg and ginger, so it really can come alive with the rice milk. And that's our center, of course. And then we dip our little ganaches into our deep dark chocolate. Mm-hmm. So you get that hard outside and you get the warm inside of the pumpkin spice.
This is delicious. Very good. And so, all the flavors are so good. So now I'm going to try the pomegranate.
Pomegranate is such a wonderful immunity booster as well.
This is good.
I use fresh, organic pomegranates and squeeze my own juice, so it's all natural and organic. And I make a concentrate out of it. And that goes in to create my flavoring for my pomegranate power chocolates.
So good. Chef Andrea, this is absolutely delicious. Now I have peppermint. I already know it. I'm like, this is gonna be so good. Cause peppermint and chocolate. Wow. It's almost like eating ice cream.
It's a crowd pleaser. I always like to put in a few flavors that people are gonna absolutely know how great they are. And peppermint is one of those things that people just adore, especially when it comes to the Winter Wonders box.
Oh, wow.
So
you know what, Andrea?
In there.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but this isn't heavy. It's so light.
We try to really make it the essence. So every single ingredient, because we only have 5 or 6 ingredients per flavor, has to really count and work together in a beautiful medley of flavor. So not one flavor should dominate. It should really feel balanced and just so incredibly satisfying.
Wow. How do you come up with these flavors?
Well, it's something I love to do, and I just magically think of things and put them down. And then, of course, I come up with a different recipe, and then I do taste testing. So it's just wonderful to meet people and invite people throughout all of my walks of life to do taste testing and to do like a little evaluation of all of our flavors. So we've had approximately 40 flavors, and then we called it down to 16 flavors for the seasons. So we have 4 flavors of each for each one of the seasons. So winter, spring, summer, and fall. There's going to be something new and delightful to experience. And now that we're in springtime, which happens to be one of my favorite seasons, we have Raspberry Royale, our Strawberry Sensation, which really honors Valentine's.
Yes.
And then we have our Kiwi Crazy, which is our newest flavor, and our energizing espresso, which I know you enjoyed earlier.
Yes. So for the raspberry, the strawberry, will this be only in your subscription boxes?
Yes. So what I like people to do is to order them online. You can do a quarterly seasonal subscription box, and you can get them quarterly, and you're billed quarterly. Or you can pay all at once, which we offer a bit of a discount on, and then you just already paid, and then every single season a new box will arrive to you.
That's absolutely amazing. So can I order the subscription and gift it to someone else?
Yes, you can. And so many people love to do that, because then, guess what, Kadianne? That person is thinking of you 4 times a year with love and adoration. So people really enjoy getting their chocolates, and they look forward to them.
So Chef Andrea, where can we find sweet vegan chocolates to purchase?
Well, the best way to do it is to go to our website, which is sweetvegan.nyc for New York City. And you can order anything and everything we've talked about today online. And we're running some wonderful specials right now for Valentine's Day, which is just coming up. And for that, we're offering free shipping for anything over $50. And if you happen to be in and around New York City, or know of someone that you want to share this good news with, we have chocolate dipped strawberries that are available. Organic strawberries, jumbo strawberries that are dipped in our dark chocolate that are available for pickup or special delivery. So we have an entire little menu, if you will, for Valentine's Day to celebrate sharing the love of chocolate with someone that you care about.
Okay. Now, do you do catering also? Like, do you do special occasions?
We do catering on occasion with chocolates. We've done wonderful chocolate and strawberry combinations where we just have fresh strawberries and beautiful Midnight Passion chocolates on a 3-tiered display. So all of those kinds of things, you're so welcome to just call me up or email me, and we can discuss the details. I've also done weddings. I've done certainly baby showers and all kinds of wonderful special events where we can honor each person that is going to be participating, whether it's the bride and groom or the mother-to-be, and we can come up with special flavors for that family and that occasion as well.
Well, this is absolutely delicious. It's an amazing business. And I was reading on your website where you also give back to charity in honor of Mr. Coco. So I was like, oh my God, what a great thing that you're doing right now, because you're also, you're saying, hey, I give you this wonderful quality product, but I also give back to my community.
Yes, we really believe in giving back wherever possible. And we do it through, like with everything that's been happening in the height of COVID, I made over 1,000 pieces of chocolate and donated them to the different hospitals in the New York area, as well as to a lot of the EMS stations through the fire department, just so that people could learn about quality and not feel that they just were getting junk food donated to all of these places, but they could actually have something that's hand-wrapped, put it in their pocket, and enjoy it whenever they like. So that was something that I was really, really so excited about, being able to help out during a time of crisis, especially in New York City. And then for all of our listeners, if you are connected with a nonprofit, whether it be a vegan group or a church group or any sort of group that you donate to, and you would like to bring Sweet Vegan, myself, on board to do maybe a cooking class, a chocolate making class, I volunteer services to help you build your business and also your outreach within your community. So it could be a fundraiser for your group. It could be something where they can learn more about cooking, and learning about how vegan food can taste just as delicious. So we offer that for our nonprofits that are out there so that we can give back and let them know that we're standing behind other organizations that do a lot of good in the world.
Oh, that's amazing. So a business, an organization that is not only for setting out quality products, but also interested in what our community, the social, community is doing right now. So what 3 tips would you give someone who is interested in starting their own business?
I would first say do a lot of soul searching, really do some writing about what your strengths and weaknesses are. And we all have plenty of both. And it's so important to really take an assessment and to know whether you are going to be a good fit for an entrepreneur and having your own business, because you have to know yourself really, really well.
Yeah.
Number 2, I would say education. If you have a business background, it's great, not required, but you will need one. So take classes, discover organizations that will give back. And there's so many organizations that have classes and things available. And I think one of them is Small Business Administration.
Yes.
And then, of course, there's the Rotary Clubs and all the different organizations that are in a community that you can tap into. And number 3, I think is so important, is to really listen. Listen to your customer. Listen to what's happening around you and what people are saying. And of course, give back. And the way you give back is if you're making something, you give it away for people to try. You give by making yourself available of your time and maybe a fellow entrepreneur that's stuck or needs some assistance. So the more you can give to other people, the more you'll get back for yourself and for your organization. And you'll get to the top by handshake of supporting each other and building a camaraderie to get your business to where it needs to be. And that's the way you want to do it. It's just by being supportive of your community and having your community support you back.
Right. And you actually just led into my other question, because I was going to ask you, like, what resources or tools you've used. And you mentioned the Small Business Association, Rotary Clubs. So were there any other resources or tools that you'd like to share with other small business owners that, they were so helpful to you?
I would say women-owned businesses. There's a whole organization that you can network through to learn about how to support each other. And then big corporations many times will look for small companies that are women-owned. And that's a way you can also build a network and to outreach. But I would say definitely Small Business Administration, get a mentor and find out through Small Business Development Centers, which is SBDC. And those are amazing because they offer classes. And that's what I took, was classes through Columbia University, which is right around the corner. And they offered through Small Business Administration and Columbia together, put together a program to help small entrepreneurial companies stay alive and to become profitable.
And it's important to use those resources, especially now. You've seen such an exodus of people leaving the job market and starting their own business. So use those.
Group that's just come on board and has retained me to do my Strawberry Sensation chocolate making class. So that's very, very exciting to show people and be hands-on virtually so that they can make the recipes and then I can give them feedback as we go through the steps. I've also just introduced making different foods. So not just sweet vegan chocolates, but I also offer certain classes for being able to make main course meals. So that way, if you wanted to plan an entire dinner, we could do something together, which could be a lot of fun. So that's something that's new in the horizon. And then the other thing is just all of our Valentine's Day specials coming up and our special packaging. We have beautiful satin heart boxes that we can put our chocolates in, and you can select what size box you would like. And we always offer a handwritten little note wishing your special someone a very thoughtful message personally from you. So lots of great things on our website. So just check us out on our landing page for our Valentine's Day treats at sweetvegan.nyc.
Yeah. Great projects coming up. And for the classes, the virtual classes, these are live virtual classes.
Yes. So you would retain me. We set up a date and a time, and we usually have a class minimum. So what's so fun about that is you could be all over the country with friends or family or coworkers. This happens to be a work-related event, and they're going to be calling in from Portugal and Australia, and we're all going to be on the same time zone, and they're going to have all the ingredients in advance, and then we're going to have some fun and put the recipes together, and I'll be getting some pictures of their products and stuff, and I think they're going to enjoy the process. They're going to learn so much about how chocolate is for you, because we're going to be back and forth and discussing things. And then they're going to have these wonderful, delicious chocolates to have as a memento from the class to enjoy.
Yeah, what a great idea, because you can use it in an organization for team building, having your team come together and make these sweet, delicious chocolates or whatever, if it's the strawberries. Great way for team building, or even girls' night, ladies. You guys love to have your girls' night. This is a great idea for girls' night. So, Chef Andrea, it's been such a pleasure having you and learning about these delicious chocolates, your energizing espresso, luscious lemon, midnight passion, spicy ginger. Love all flavors, and also about your subscription boxes, which the peppermint was so light, so delicious, all the flavors, mouth-watering, and it's good for you. So what's not to love? So I like to ask my guests this question at the end of each interview. So what is one question that I did not ask you today that you would have liked for me to ask you?
Well, you have done an awesome job. You have asked me, I think, all the right questions, and I think we've covered everything that we needed to cover, and I think you've done terrific. I just so appreciate you and all the things that you've done, Kadianne, to help my mom and to enable her to have a very full life, and for your joie de vivre and giving back everywhere you go and everyone that you touch.
Oh, thank you. I miss your mom so much. Your mom is like family. You're like family. Absolutely love it. And just to see that you've done such an amazing job, and you've always been health conscious, because I remember with being a caregiver for your mom and seeing you bring the different stuff from New York to make sure she was eating healthy, which was sometimes a struggle. But, this is just the right path, because as you said, your design comes into play with your background, your creativity comes into play, your cooking comes into play, the different flavors and how to capture the essence of each flavor without overwhelming the other one. As I said, I had the spicy ginger. It says spicy ginger, but it's not spicy that's going to knock your socks off, that you can't eat it and enjoy it. It's just the right balance. So you have done an amazing job with it and giving back to your community too. Love, 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 love it. So thank you for being on the program. Thank you for telling the audience about your sweet vegan chocolates. How can we learn more about your organization, and how can our listeners connect to you?
Well, I would love to connect with everyone. The easiest way to connect is through our website, which is sweetvegan.nyc for New York City. You can leave a message or a note there. You can check out everything that we have. When any of your listeners decide to purchase, let me know that you discovered us through Kadianne and this podcast, and I will throw something extra in just for you.
Yay!
And the other thing is, of course, through social media. I would love to connect with all of you on. And our social media platform is Sweet Vegan NYC. And you can get all this information off the website, but Sweet Vegan NYC is for Instagram, as well as our other platforms for Pinterest and our Facebook and Twitter as well. So, oh, and of course, TikTok. We love TikTok. I love doing all the videos. So I just encourage people to get involved, try our chocolates out, and let me know. And I am going to send you something very special as a thank you.
Yeah, special it is. The flavors, quality, absolutely, absolutely delicious. So, Chef Andrea, thank you so much for coming on Talk with KLADZ and walking us through your journey and the sweet vegan chocolate experience. Thank you, everyone, to all our listeners who took the time to listen. And please go purchase this amazing product at www.sweetvegan.nyc. Thank you, guys, and bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Find us on social media at KLADZ Resources and online at www.kladsresources.com. Our planner, Footsteps to My Vision, is also located on our website or on Facebook, Instagram, or Amazon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and check back weekly for new episodes. Until next time, keep creating your footpath to your vision.